beautiful. This thing is excellent. That is why when you go to make a cloth and somebody is collecting 20,000, that person is collecting 150,000 for the same clothes. Check, there must be a difference. There must no cheap thing is excellent. I have already known it. No cheap thing is excellent. No cheap thing is excellent. When you measure it with expensive things, you will know that it's not excellent. Somebody goes to buy a phone of 120,000 naira. No matter how much he feels that phone is good, man, go and get a phone of 17 million. You will know that is toy that you are holding in your hand. Somebody buys a car of 5 million and is making boast. Go and enter a digital car of 300 million, 500 million. You will know you are entering toy. Somebody goes to the Bull Hotel and sleeps. He said their excellence is good. The Bull. You know the Bull. Go to a 5-star hotel where a night is 300,000, 400,000. And you'll come and tell me again that the Bull is excellent. That means anytime you see excellence, look behind it, there is the spirit of dominion. And that's what this scripture is all about. The first verse talks about how excellent is the name of God on earth. How excellent. How excellent is that we cannot even finish measuring your excellence on the earth. Then the next verses is all about dominion, 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 dominion. And you're going to see where this thing is leading. Anytime you are holding something, you are doing something, it's not excellent, you are not manifesting the spirit of dominion. Show the next verse. What is man that you are mindful of him? You have made him a little lower than angels, Elohim, and you have crowned him with glory and honor. Verse 6. You have made him to have dominion over the works of your hands. Because excellence can never manifest except the spirit of dominion is made manifest. You have put all things under his feet. Verse 7. All sheep and oxen, even the beasts of the field. Verse 8. So somebody was talking about a man of God. He said that man of God, his problem with the man of God is that he is too excellent, that you cannot find mistake. So he said the man of God is not real. No. That his hair, the curve of his hair, the curve of his beard, the trimming of his clothes, everything is that you can't look and see any expression of imperfection. So the man is not real. No. When you also look, you see the man is a man of spirit of dominion. And you know, is one man of God attacking another man of God. And you know who is attacking? Is Pastor Chris Oyakilome. He said, how can he be this perfect? How can he be this? You look at his suit. You can't find, like now if you want to take this shirt and give, this thing I'm wearing and give to a professional, they will bring out 1,000 errors in this clothes now. Everything is just. Everything is just. No. That's also why it's manifesting dominion. Whenever I see someone that is not detailed, because what he's saying is that the man is too detailed to be real. Too detailed. Whenever I see someone that is not detailed, the person cannot command dominion. There are people that are not detailed. They are not detailed. He said, show the next verse. And I have realized the more excellent you are, look well, that thing is also commanding higher dominion. Check it out. The more excellent the thing is, if they say, in the southeast, these are the best sound house. if you bring them, everything is just accurate. The sound is accurate. Everything is accurate. Check, they are also ruling in the sound industry. You say, if you bring this media house, just go and sleep. Everything will go accordingly. If you also look, they are the ones ruling. The Bible said, and the king gave thought to make Daniel ruler over the three that were the highest in the kingdom, because the spirit of excellence was in him. Don't bother giving somebody something and expect dominion if the person doesn't have the spirit of excellence. And the spirit of excellence is, there is nothing more important than the order in the matter. No clothes. If I'm sewing clothes and a student brings clothes for me to sew, I will sew it with all diligence, with all quality control system, the same way I will sew for a president. Once my product is coming out, whether I'm sewing for a student or whether I'm sewing for a president, whether I'm sewing for a businessman, the standards. Not, this one doesn't matter. It's not just Friday service. It's not just Wednesday service. It's not just to go and this small campus fellowship. If it's a bigger conference, then I will prepare better. I will deliver better. The spirit of excellence is that every time you manifest, there is a dimension, there is a dimension, a standard, a value you will always deliver. Every time, any day, anywhere. Then when you see that consistency, look again, that man is commanding dominion. Show that next verse. You have gone so far. We've not reached this point. Which verse did we stop? Look at verse 8. Look at verse 7. Let's see what verse 7 says as we begin to conclude. All sheep and oxen. Verse 6. You have given him authority, dominion over all the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet. Verse 7. All sheep and oxen, even the beasts of the field. Verse 8. Can we look at that one to go? The birds of the air, the fish of the sea, that pass through the paths of the seas. Verse 9. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent. How is that we cannot measure it? And why we can't measure your dimension of excellence is because of your man of dominion on earth. So when we look at the earth, when we look at any environment, when we look at any organization, and we see desolation, we see high level of disorder, high level of imperfection, is because a man of dominion has not manifested. People of dominion have not manifested. Pen it down again. I think that's the last point I'll make today. Even though the spirit of dominion is in all of us, dominion is manifested by sonship. Galatians chapter 4. Only sons manifest the spirit of dominion. Sonship is a dimension of maturity. When you come to a dimension of maturity, you hate mediocrity. When you manifest, come to a level of maturity, you hate mediocrity. It says, be fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue. That dimension of your fruitfulness and multiplication that fills emptiness makes you to subdue an environment. The next thing they look, they see dominion there. But where is not? Galatians chapter 4 verse 1. Makasinia kabahaya. Lerenovania kansuveniaka. Can I say that the hair, as long as it's a child, it's a hair of dominion, no? Carries the spirit of dominion. But as long as it's a child, does not differ at all from slaves. And you know the slavery mentality. The slavery mentality is a mentality that at least I have this one. The slavery mentality is a mentality where you even appreciate mediocrity. Slavery mentality is that mentality, no matter how they package and present the food, you will eat it. I went to Owerri. The first night I went to Owerri, I had toothache, crazy toothache. Crazy, the first night I thought I would just go and sit down, let them say I've come. Then the next day I will minister. But somehow God helped me to minister. And I came back. And do you know what they brought for me? Rice. Even when they brought the food, it was in a food flask. Because I've told my wife already that it's swallow. Because swallow, you don't need to be chewing anything. Toothache. You go and now start chewing again. Some of you, toothache. Yeah, my teeth is paining me. And you start chewing. So I was even telling them, if the soup is much, can you bring out a little and take back the rest? And because the person presenting the food knew that he has disobeyed the instruction from headquarters, he didn't say anything. And they left. I was still having toothache. I had a level of place. I said, let me rest more. Then I woke up and opened the food flask. It was rice. I did not take one grain. I'm not that stupid. I was hungry, but I did not eat. Slavery mentality is that let us manage it somehow. Okay, at that point you used to chew rice and swallow it. At that point you will now be swallowing rice. It will be digested in your stomach. Slavery mentality. Everything is okay. Everything is nice in your eyes. That's how a child behaves. A child thinks everything is okay. A child thinks everything is nice. Anything you present, he just thinks that's the way it should be. But when you begin to grow into sonship, you begin to question things you know that this is not the way it should be. Guess what? I told them I'm still hungry. Now eat by 12 o'clock. Bring food by 12. They brought it 1:30. So I did not eat again till the night. Because I was already praying. I cannot now break my prayer to come and eat food. Preparing for the program. And I brought the food, say, should I serve you? He said, can't you see I'm praying? Why am I saying this thing to you? Many of us cannot manifest the spirit of dominion because we accept everything. And you even see when the one that wants to question excellence, people say, at least we are trying. We are better than these people. We are trying. No, you cannot command dominion. In this city now, the church that is commanding the highest dominion is the church that is manifesting the highest excellence. The business that is commanding the highest dominion is the business that is manifesting the highest excellence. The professionals that are the ruling professionals in that your sphere of influence, they are the ones commanding the highest competence. And the Bible said they searched down there, but they could not find any fault. That's why God is the highest dimension of dominion. When you go to heaven, everything is perfect. It takes sonship. It takes sonship. It takes sonship. It takes sonship. Like some of you that are walking in for the first time, you are going to see people wearing uniform. You'll be wondering what is happening in service. We went for burial. And the person we are going for his burial gave us money for transport fare. When I heard it, I was angry with even the people that collected the money. How can somebody be doing burial? Do you know what it means to do burial? You still need a lot of money. Even if the person suggests it, you say no. You say no. I told him, return that money immediately. We are the ones that should be giving, not the one collecting from somebody that is doing father's burial. Everything is not okay. Somebody cannot just give you anything anyhow and give it to you, and you just, there is spirit of excellence. There is spirit of dominion. I can tell you the simple truth, giving back that man that money, he will have regard for us. Even if we collected that money and we did not say anything, in his heart he will say, somehow the thought will come to despise the people. Have we not gone? Have we not come back? Refuse the spirit of slavery. People heading to an excellent place began to desire onion, garlic, and melon. They say onion is better, garlic is better, watermelon. Have you ever taken watermelon before? Is there anything good about watermelon except the water that is coming out? The now says it's better. He said the heir of dominion, as long as he's a child, differs not from a slave. His mentality is going to be a slavery mentality. Isaiah chapter 9. I went to where one of the pastors was telling me there that this year's black and blessed is something else, just the hall alone. A pastor of another church. So me can go to that kind of hall and I return back into Gospel's hall. It just shows that I'm a mediocre. No matter the amount. That's why immediately I walked into that place, I just knew I cannot go back into Gospel's hall, no matter what. And now the guy was telling me that people viewed because of the ambience and the international standard of that hall. The spirit of dominion, wherever it manifests, when you look at the environment, there's excellence. But the excellence does not manifest just like that. They are devils. They are adverse situations. There are all kinds of things that want to keep a place desolate. But when a man of spirit of dominion comes into a place, he knows the spirit within him is going to effect positive changes. He knows. The last scripture is Isaiah chapter 9. Verse 6. You carry the spirit of dominion. You can't get a job and they will not notice you. You can't walk into a city and they will not notice you. Bible says you preserve things that are going corrupt, going decaying, going desolate. Bible says you bring light to things that are going dark. So he said you're a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. That's who you are. That's who you are. The compound where I'm staying, at a point, some people were just irresponsible. I told Pastor that the way we will show them that we are excellent people is not inside our house. We started paying people personally to sweep the compound until they woke up. You say, is it my responsibility? No, it's your responsibility as long as you're an excellent person. Even if it means you coming down sweeping it by yourself. Excellence is a spirit. Dominion is a spirit. And anywhere dominion manifests, look, you will see excellence. I know we're taught manifesting excellence on Wednesday. But I'm just trying to show you what dominion does first. And that's why anytime you walk into any environment, the people commanding the highest level of dominion, they are the most excellent people there also. How excellent is your name in all the earth. And you can't command excellence except you are fruitful. And you are even bringing the geometric dimension of that fruitfulness in that value you are adding. That you are feeling something that is depreciating. That you cannot be the one in charge. You subdue that space. For unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. And the government shall be, the dominion shall be upon his shoulder. His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Look at verse 7. Can we do it together? I want to go. And of the increase of his dominion and peace, there will be no end. There will be no end. Friends, the spirit of dominion is in you. The starting point of manifesting the spirit of dominion is to always improve your environment. To always improve on your value. To always be fruitful and multiply, replenish, subdue, and have dominion. And that is why the churches that command dominion, like I came to this city, I didn't come to prosper, I came to command dominion. I didn't come to just bear fruit, I came to command dominion. And if I came to command dominion, I must give top-notch excellence in ministry. The Bible said he received a more excellent ministry than that which the Levites received. That's why he has a higher dominion of priesthood than the Levites. So you just keep improving on yourself. You just keep improving on your operations. You just keep improving. You can't afford to be barren. You can't afford to be unfruitful. You can't afford it. Some of us afford it. Fruitfulness is a life. Fruitfulness is a life. Pen it down. That's why the matter of dominion is not one area you are commanding dominion, the other area you are not commanding dominion. It's a life. It's a life you manifest in your marriage. You manifest in your family. You manifest in your business. You manifest in your finance. You manifest in your health. You manifest in ministry. Anywhere you find yourself, you just manifest that life. You don't say, that's what the Bible said, that you may make all your way prosperous and have good success. I just have to be an excellent wife. I have to be an excellent husband. I have to be an excellent pastor. I have to be an excellent son to a man. I have to be an excellent staff. I have to be an excellent leader. I have to be an excellent follower. I have to be an excellent pastor. Anything that is associated with me is excellent. How excellent is your name in all the earth? Then the next time you look, that same thing is commanding dominion. The next time you look, that same thing is commanding dominion. Everything of low value, everything of mediocrity can never rule. And where they put mediocrity in any place to rule, that's where you see desolation, like our nation. Put mediocrity anywhere. Put mediocrity to be leader over a ministry. Put mediocrity to be a husband of a family. Put mediocrity anywhere. The potential of that place will be undermined. There are some women that don't have the capacity they should be manifesting because of the man they married. There are some men that have been reduced to piece of bread because of the women they married. There are children that were born to be mighty children, but they are nothing because of the parents that parented them. But anytime you see the dimension of excellence, like the burial we are coming from, I thought it's Dabs alone that talks that way. All the siblings talks that way. The one that finished making the appreciation, even the priest said, the way these people talk, that's why he likes this family. They were all raised up well. Why children of professor? How do you expect them to talk? How do you expect them to carry themselves? You could just see that atmosphere from beginning to the end. Go and see children of ruffians. If you got what I said this night, you can't afford not to manifest excellence. You can't afford anything that is put under your hand. Anything that you are holding, you can't afford it. Mediocrity over anything is bringing that thing to naught. This nation is willing to trade excellence in P2B for mediocrity. Not because we don't have excellent people, though. No matter what you have, if there is mediocrity that is ruling over it, nothing will come out. The dimension of dominion is excellence. Stop praying to God to make you the one on top. Just become excellent. You will see yourself on top. Stop crying to God to make you the leading voice. Just become excellent. That's the foundation. Just become excellent. And you just look, you are now a lampstand, a candle light put on the lampstand to give light to everybody. Anything they give to you is so excellent. The way you do it, contract they give to you, job they give to you, anything that you are doing is so excellent. Just be consistent in it. The next time we look, you are the one in charge. How excellent is your name in all the earth? And when they looked, it was a man manifesting the spirit of dominion. But remember, you can't just come into any place and manifest excellence. There are a lot of things resisting excellence.